certain migrant groups to work in the United States. More than 300,000 people from Haiti have just lost that designation. And as our Christian Benavides reports, it could impact nursing care, hotels, restaurants, and more.
The Chef Creole restaurant in Miami's Little Haiti neighborhood is typically bustling with customers. Not today.
People are scared.
Owner Wilkinson Sejour says it's not just the clientele. After 34 years in business, he's lost his entire management team at 7 locations and will likely have to shut down 2 stores due to the end of temporary protected status.
The end of TPS means for me that my future in the hospitality business is almost going to be non-existent.
Now listen, Uncle Tom, you know what's really gross? I expect stupidity from Trump's little white trash base with 6 teeth that inbreed with their cousins and go to Klan rallies. I expect that. Donald Trump wouldn't even rent to your Uncle Tom ass. Literally asked for the execution of 5 black men in New York City, who were later exonerated. He's posting memes of the Obamas as monkeys. He questioned the birth of Barack Obama, the first black president. He's literally taking away the history at the Smithsonian, the history of black people at the president's house in Philadelphia. He had dinner with white supremacists. He says there's very fine people on both sides to white supremacists. And your dumbass went, I thought he was a great businessman. Yeah, America. He added $8.2 trillion to the debt. He bankrupted 2 casinos. He has 6 bankruptcies. The dude is so pitiful, he's been married 3 times because he keeps having sex with other women. And you went, yep, he's a great businessman. You are a dumbass. You are an idiot. You did no research. You bought into the fear-mongering that all of these criminals were coming in here. You literally voted for a convicted felon and a rapist. Would you like to see, sir, the films of January 6th where officers were beaten while your great businessman sat on his fat ass eating Twinkies and Ho-Hos and watched officers getting beaten? I mean, there's a special stupid for people like you. I swear, I'm not even kidding. I think this guy would be part of the Confederacy. How could you be so stupid and run a business? How did you not see any of it? You did. You didn't care. You thought you would be different, sir. And yeah, I know I'm a white guy saying this, but you thought that if you voted for the white man, you would be different. Wear a white America hat. You're different. You really thought that Donald Trump was going to let you stay in his guest house on the plantation, and you showed up and he put your ass to work. It's really disgusting that non-white people voted for this. You literally knew who he was, what he was, but you thought you were special. You were going to be different. You thought that a convicted felon was going to obey the law and follow the rule of law. Seriously? Seriously. This is where we are, people. These are the stupid people that we have. Black business owners voting for a white supremacist. And the ironic part is he probably followed that piece of shit Charlie Kirk. You know, hey, sir, the pilot's black. Are they qualified? Hey, look at Justice Jackson. She's an affirmative action hire because she's black. If I go into a convenience store and there's a lesbian black woman, how do I know she's qualified? Oh, look, Harris, it's Black Hillary. Hey, let's talk about the great white replacement theory. And you probably followed him. You probably have a picture of him in your damn car. It's disgusting. Sir, Uncle Tom, it is gross. I expect this, again, from white trash. What in the fuck is wrong with you? Have you seen his cabinet? It's 50 shades of white. His friends at his parties, it's almost all white. Have you seen the Republican Congress? Almost all white. But he's a great businessman with 6 bankruptcies. And by the way, sir, he literally stole from cancer charities. He started Trump Steaks, which was a con, and he had to pay every people back. He can't even work for charities anymore because he stole from them. But he's a great businessman. But you know what the good thing about this is, I'm seeing more of these stories, is that people like him, they're starting to suffer the effects of their stupidity and their racism and their idiocracy. It is happening in real time, and it is happening fast. We just lost 23,000 jobs last month. And this guy lost all of his people. He's going to close about a third of his businesses. Good. The only way that his cult is going to break away, and they're not going to vote for Democrats because they're too stupid and selfish and too hateful to vote for anybody except for their tribe. The only way they're going to finally realize that he's a con artist and a white supremacist and a piece of garbage is when you lose your jobs, when you lose your homes, when you lose your businesses, when you lose your coworkers, when you lose your managers. That's the only way they're going to care. And it's the only thing that moved people away from Benito Mussolini's when they suffered. You can lie all you want, but when the darkness comes to your front doorstep, that's what Michelle Obama said. Remember during the Harris campaign? If you think the darkness won't come to your door, you're mistaken. And a lot of people like him and a lot of white people said, well, my whiteness is going to keep me safe from the darkness. I'll be fine, just like I have been since 1619. It's only going to affect the Muslims and the Somalians and the immigrants and the black people and the indigenous people. My whiteness will keep me safe. And now they're finding out that it's not. And this is the one good thing about Vice President Harris losing, is that now we have a time, an opportunity to address the original sin of the United States of America, which is white supremacy. Are we going to finally address it like I am? Or are you just going to fight for the Democrats to win the midterms and ignore it? Because that's what I'm afraid is going to happen, is that too many white people are going to be, oh, woo, we made it through the midterms, and you're not going to address it. You're only going to care about one thing, yourself and your damn bank account. I'm not saying it's not important, but people that don't look like me, this is the reason that America has never been great for everybody. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to die on this hill. If you all don't start fighting for white supremacy, I am going to pray to God himself that the Republicans win the midterms, because you clearly need to suffer more from not doing a damn thing and sitting around to watch other people suffer because you only care about your bank account. Until this country fights and makes everyone equal, this country ain't going to be great. This guy ain't never going to change. He ain't never going to vote for no one else.